many other logos that have remained unchanged for decades, despite thousands of people agreeing that they used to look different, being white and the second being red. The same can be said about many other logos that have remained unchanged for decades, despite thousands of people agreeing that they used to look different. Some believe that this is due to a shift in our reality that's brought about the Mandela effect, while others assume that they just have a bad memory. One such logo that's being spoken about on Mandela Effect forums and other websites is the Ford company's logo. We're all familiar with the white writing of Ford on a blue background, and that the word is contained in a white oval. But thousands of people disagree. They've now noticed that the F in Ford contains a curl at the end of the line that passes through the F, and they're certain that this never used to be the case, stating that it used to be a simple straight line. In a video uploaded to YouTube, a YouTuber has stated that the logo looks very strange to him, and at first he assumed that the brand merely redesigned it for a fresh look. But he was left baffled when he learned that it's remained unchanged since 1912. He then asked several people to identify the correct logo, after presenting them with the real one and another.
Listen, I know we in a simulation. I've acknowledged that a little bit, you know what I mean? Not fully committed to saying that, but I feel like we're in a simulation. Y'all not gonna just switch up the simulation like that on us and expect us not to think that the Ford symbol logo was just a straight line. It was just a straight line. It didn't have that little squiggly thing and doohickey thing in there.
Another one with the straight line. Most people chose the wrong example and were just as confused to learn that they share the same false memory. One man suggested that Ford aftermarket parts sometimes contain the altered logo, and that this has caused people to remember the logo differently, but this is mere speculation as it's never been proven. To make matters worse, the YouTuber stated that his uncle used to work for a Ford dealership, and he often brought Ford badges with him when he visited, and yet the uploader has no memory of the curly line that's present today. In one part of the video, he interviews a man who's been working as a mechanic for many years, but he's also unable to pick out the correct logo. The uploader then provided several examples of the logo without the curl as evidence that it had been changed. Some of these can be seen on the side of engines, above entrances of Ford dealerships, and even on the backs of some of their vehicles. He then showed a few video clips, one of which is from the British show Top Gear, that shows a car with a plain logo on the back. But to be fair, the video's quality is a bit too blurry to be definitive. He then shows a clip from a show called Jay Leno's Garage, in which Leno can be seen inspecting the engine of a 1967 Ford Fairlane, and as the camera zooms in on the engine, we can see the plain logo displayed rather than the one containing the curly line. This time, the video quality is much higher, and he takes this as definitive proof that the Mandela effect is responsible for this change. And this has a lot of people confused and doubting their own memories.
This has been a Kinkinati production. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, links are in the description.